What's up everybody, my name is Rondi Wooten and today I'm going to teach you the basics of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I streamed this game yesterday, thanks for stopping by if you did. Anyway, a lot of the times people say, oh man, there's always too much going on in this game, I don't know what's going on, I don't understand it, I'm no good at fighting games. Look dude, Marvel's a 4-button game. You have square, triangle, circle, X. You have 4 attack buttons and then you can move around. I mean, how much easier can you get than that? And typically that's exactly what your combo is going to be, your bread and butter combo, your go-to. So you're going to put your square, triangle, circle, and X all together. So that's usually a light, medium, heavy, and what I call launcher. I don't know what it's really called. It's denoted by an S if you look in your button configuration. I don't care. So yeah, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's pretty much how you're going to start your combos. You might run into characters from time to time like Akuma, who if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th hit doesn't actually land, so then you're calling Rondi a liar. That's not true. That's never been true. So you can actually crouch most of the time, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll be just fine. So play around with that. Characters like Morrigan or Iron Man are going to be a little different, where you might have to do some variations on standing and crouching attacks to get it right. But it's going to be square, triangle, circle, X. I think you're smart enough to figure out the rest on your own. What do you do after that, of course, because it's not a full combo? Well, you chase them up into the air and you do it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess what? You just did a proper combo. Things to remember, I guess, with that are don't jump straight up. Now, this is on a case-by-case basis, just like those 4 pieces I was talking about earlier. But for the most part, if you jump straight up, it's not going to work. So let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, then I'm just not hitting them because I jumped straight up. So you want to pay attention to the fact that the character is actually falling away from you. They're arcing, away from you. So just jump toward the character, and you'll be all right. Didn't make much of a difference that I was in the corner there. Just, you just jump toward the character. Okay, now after that, there are a couple options, and this is where you can pause the video or stop it, I don't really care. Get comfortable with just the basics of doing this. Because what comes after that is combo extension. A couple ways to extend on a combo. You can find a character that has some attacks in the air, so like Akuma has a super that he can use in the air, this move right here. So I could, for example, do that to them while they're on the ground. Or you can use an assist that has what's called an OTG. Sorry to use like acronyms, doesn't matter. It's off the ground or on the ground. I don't know what it traditionally stands for, but it's an attack that'll hit an opponent while they're on the ground and allow you to continue using more attacks. It'll extend your combo. And so that's what Deadpool is here in the back for, because this attack will actually hit an opponent that's on the ground. Whereas Akuma, I can't actually attack him, So I would use that Deadpool assist to get more bang for my buck, basically. And if you're thinking of a few steps ahead, yes, if I was actually already on Deadpool, I could do that myself and actually just pick them up on my own, and that might be the distinguishing factor between what makes certain characters better than others, is the ability to OTG without having to use a second character. But you can do whatever you want. You can use your basic combo and then use an assist to continue using some attacks. Or you can figure out some other things with your own character. Akuma does have some options. So I could do this, for example, and if they're on the ground, pick them up with that attack. But that's extra stuff. For the most part, if you're starting off, you're just going to use the typical combo that I showed you, where you chase them in the air, and then you're going to use an assist to pick them up, and after you pick them up, you can launch them again with the X button and do some other combos. If you have a super that kind of rains down on them from the air, like the Akuma Fireball, you can do that. So, I mean, Deadpool's got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can jump, and you can use like an attack like that. And everything's going to be an extension off of that. Using your assists or using attacks that you yourself have that can attack a downed opponent to continue doing things. Of course, the more you play this game, the more options you realize you have. You'll get a little bit more creative with your combos. This is what I would consider my biggest Akuma combo, for example. It's a lot of fun. I encourage you to play it. Hopefully I've made it a little bit less daunting. If you want to play with me, that'd be fun too. But hey, if you got anything out of this, leave a like, leave a comment. I've been Rondy Wooten. Take care, everybody.